welcome to another exciting episode of Howard's Opinion. I'm your host, Howard, and I'm thrilled to have you joining me today as we dive into the latest developments in the world of sports. If you're a football fan, you won't want to miss this conversation. The 2025 NFL Draft has been making headlines, and one story that's got everyone talking is the surprising fall of quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who is Shedeur Sanders? Well, let me tell you. He's the son of none other than Dillon Sanders, the legendary NFL cornerback. And just like his dad, Shedeur has been making waves in the football world with his impressive skills on the field. But despite being widely expected to be a first-round pick, Sanders has found himself sliding down the draft board, and it's got everyone scratching their heads. The latest twist in this saga is the Cleveland Browns' decision to select quarterback Dillon Gabriel from Oregon in the third round. Yes, you heard that right. The Browns chose Gabriel over Sanders, who was still available at the time. And let me tell you, it's a move that's raised more than a few eyebrows. According to Browns GM Andrew Berry, Gabriel's decorated college career and ability to throw with anticipation were major factors in their decision. But I've got to ask, what about Sanders? The guy put up incredible numbers at Colorado, and he's got the kind of upside that could make him a star in the NFL. So, what's going on here? Is it possible that teams are souring on Sanders due to concerns about his game? Or is there something more at play? I've got my own thoughts on the matter, and we'll be exploring this story in more depth as the show goes on. But for now, let's just say that the Browns' decision to pass on Sanders in favor of Gabriel is a bold move, one that could either pay off big time or blow up in their faces. We'll be keeping a close eye on how this develops, and I've got a feeling it's going to be a fascinating story to watch unfold. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of sports now, and I've got a fascinating story for you. The NFL Draft has been making headlines lately, and one team that's caught my attention is the Seattle Seahawks. They've made a bold move by selecting quarterback Jalen Milroe from Alabama in the third round. Now, you might be thinking, wait, didn't they just sign Sam Darnold to a big contract? And you're right, they did. But it seems the Seahawks are looking to the future, and they believe Milroe has the potential to be a game changer. I mean, this guy's got some serious skills. He's an athletic dynamo with the ability to make plays with his feet that few other quarterbacks can match. In fact, his former coach Nick Saban says he's got the potential to be an outstanding player once he refines his passing game. And let's not forget, the Seahawks have a history of finding hidden gems in the draft. Remember Russell Wilson? He was also a third-round pick, and look how that turned out. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Howard, what about Sam Darnold? Are they just going to bench him or trade him? Well, it seems the plan is for Milroe to develop behind Darnold, at least for now. The Seahawks have also brought back Drew Lock as a backup, so it's clear they're looking to build some depth at the quarterback position. It's an interesting move, and one that could pay off big time if Milroe can live up to his potential. As Saban said, he's got the ability to give the Seahawks an element of offense that nobody else in this draft can match. And with the success of quarterbacks like Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson, who can make plays with their feet, it's clear that the NFL is moving towards a more mobile, dynamic style of quarterback play. So, what do you think? Are the Seahawks making a smart move by drafting Milroe, or are they just taking a risk on an unproven player? Let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. And stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, folks. We're closing out today's show with a look at the latest news from the NFL Draft. The Cincinnati Bengals have been making some interesting moves, and I'm excited to share my thoughts with you all. So, it seems the Bengals have picked up South Carolina linebacker Demetrius Knight Jr. in the second round, and Georgia guard Dylan Fairchild in the third round. These additions join their first-round pick, Texas A&M defensive end Shemar Stewart. It's clear the Bengals are looking to bolster their defense and shore up their offensive line. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Howard, what about the best available players? Did the Bengals miss out on anyone? Well, according to Pro Football Focus's big board, there are still some talented players available, including edge rushers like Braden Swinson from LSU and Jack Sawyer from Ohio State. The Bengals also have a few more picks left, so we'll see what they do with those. I've got to say, I'm intrigued by the Bengals' strategy here. They seem to be focusing on building a strong foundation on both sides of the ball, rather than reaching for flashy players. Of course, only time will tell if these moves pay off, but for now, it's looking like a solid draft for Cincinnati. As we wrap up today's show, I want to hear from you, listeners. What do you think about the Bengals draft picks? Do you think they're on the right track, or are there other players you would have liked to see them choose? Let us know in the comments. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, these are some of my humble thoughts.